And a wide open look for Irving. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And so here's Toronto. Irving for three. Rebounded by Fareed. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. For three, Middleton frames the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. For Atlanta, they have hit all four of their chances so far in this one. Toronto trailing. The kick out to Wall. Anthony with it. 11 points in the game. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Here's Atlanta. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Wall against Irving. Fareed goes in. Tries to keep it alive. Here's Adams. Makes it off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Atlanta lead.
Everything working for him out of the half as they hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Atlanta calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Henry Sims comes in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Holiday in for John Wall. Atlanta also making some changes here. Paul Pierce is checked in for Kenneth Fareed. And Damari Carroll subbed in for Paul George.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
Anthony in the corner. His three-pointers off the mark.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
The feed to Holiday. Pass to Sims. And Anthony gets double-teamed. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Adams. Morris comes in for Pierce. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Hill in for Kyrie Irving.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Morris. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Gordon kicks to Valanciunas.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
That's a jump ball.
So it's Atlanta now. Atlanta trails by 4. Outside Hill. Valanciunas in the high post. Feeds it to Gordon. Got a piece of it. The three from Anthony. Rebound, Atlanta. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
And Carroll gets it to go.
They wouldn't want all of their guys shooting a 3 on the break, but when it's him, he's got the green light.
Anthony's gone just 1 of 4 from deep. Hill passes to Morris. They swipe it. Here's Anthony. And count it. 2 points with a chance for 1 more at the free throw line.
Impressed with the pace they've been keeping, really getting up and down the floor.
Yeah, they really have done a nice job. I agree. 5 of their last baskets have come on the fast break.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Kenyon Martin is checked in for Henry Sims. Smith comes in for Kevin Garnett. John Wall's checked in for Drew Holiday. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
Coming on the floor for your Toronto team.
11 seconds left in the third quarter.
Rudy Gobert.
Outside Hill. And the wide open shot from Morris. Good, the assist goes to Hill. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. It's Atlanta. They lead by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Here's Atlanta now. They've got Gobert. Smith is out there with Martin. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Wall in at the shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Irving drives in. An easy 2 points on the layup. Irving's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Atlanta. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Atlanta.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
Well, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those threes.
Atlanta with the ball. They lead by 1. Outside for George. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. The tray kept alive.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Smith with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Martin the screen. Smith dishes to Martin. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
That's his 2nd personal foul. At the line.
The first one falls. Some changes for Toronto. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Martin. Anthony comes in for Smith. And Irving subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Atlanta calls timeout.
And, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. As this game enters winning time, and it really could go either way, he wanted the chance to check in, make sure they're all on the same page, and sticking to the game plan to close it out. Kevin?
Looking at the game Adams has been having, 9 points, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
And you've got to take care of business at the free throw line, not just getting there, but converting.
Here's Garnett. Cannot hit. Some solid defense from Fareed. And here's George for 3. Here's Irving. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
Yep, and they've needed every one of those boards. This game's still close. Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
And here is Irving. Following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Irving drives in. Gobert with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Fareed. Count that one. And Atlanta leads by 4.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in those totals.
Toronto working the ball around now. And it's sent back by Irving. And they're running. Fires the three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
No other way to put it, just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack. And one area where they haven't struggled has been transition.
Yeah, I think that may be their ticket out of the hole. Look for even more of those quick hitters.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. And George, here we go. Gobert with the block.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Just 4 to shoot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
George having a fantastic game. 13 points and a steal. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I've liked most is just the effort he's put into this game.
And Clark, he's worked his tail off at the offensive end, and his D, it has been on point.
Irving kicks to Anthony. Irving attacking. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg. Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Irving against Wall. Irving passes to Fareed. Here's Adams. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
And here is Irving. Following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. The shot by Irving. A putback. And Adams with the slam. And Atlanta leads by 6.
Was there any doubt what he was going to do with that putback? Flush it down.
Oh, that's some energy we just witnessed right there.
And that's the kind of energy you have to display when you want to attack that offensive glass.
Atlanta with the ball. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Garnett wide open. Irving dishes to Carmelo. For the 3.
Tell you what, guys, his size really comes into play when there's a rebound battle going on. He's got an advantage in there.
And so it's Atlanta with the W. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really